Tony. It's time to do your sleeper segment.
Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, I think it's time for another edition of Tony's Fantasy Sleepers. This week we got a 2-for-1 special. Brady is back. And there are two players I like from that offense moving forward. If you have James White available in your league, pass catching back out of New England, pick him up. I really like him going forward. Another one that I like out of New England is Chris Hogan, wide receiver. He looked to be the deep threat that Brady has been missing. Another one that I like this week is Cameron Meredith. Although it was against the Colts defense, still 130 yards, 1 TD cannot be ignored, even if it is just a stash, wait and see kind of approach. Still somebody that I do like this week. Another one that I'm going to talk about this week, we might have a situation where you may get to play two quarterbacks in your league, depending on the league you're in. Terrell Pryor may be the starting quarterback out of Cleveland this week. And if that is a situation, I definitely feel like he would be someone that is worth a start. With that all being said, I guess it's time for me to get back to bed.
In your face! In your face! In your face! In your face! In your face!
And welcome everyone to In Your Face Fantasy Football Edition. I'm Jay.
Keith.
Tony.
And we're here to talk a little bit about football with a little bit about something and a whole lot about nothing. What better way to waste your time? This past week, we had some highlights from some quarterbacks. Big Ben.
That's 2 in a row.
2 in a row. 2 in a row. He's on a roll.
High-powered offense.
All right.
Le'Veon Bell's back.
Colin Butter. He's on a roll. All right. Marcus Mariota. Is that why you wear your hat today?
It is.
All right. In honor of the great Marcus.
Well, we should be on a nice little win streak over the next couple weeks, so I figured I'd represent.
Good deal. And Tom Brady.
Who called that one? Come on. Really? Who here really thought Brady was going to be rusty?
Yep, I believe Brett Favre even had some comments to make on that. I wish we could get a clip.
Yeah.
But anyway, David Johnson had a big game.
Who saw that coming?
Who thought David Johnson was going to have a big game? And who said David Johnson was going to get shut down?
I said San Francisco had a decent running and stopping defense.
30.3 points on that wonderful evening. San Francisco just didn't show up. Somebody else had a big game.
Thursday nights are always sloppy.
That is true. Somebody else had a big game. Sammy Coates.
Who's that guy?
Well, I don't know. He caught 2 touchdowns.
It was only, 23 points?
25.9 in our league. Martellus Bennett, another big game.
Regarding that trade.
I mean, are you at the point now where would you play him ahead of Gronk?
Well, I said going into the season, honestly, I saw him as the Aaron Hernandez role in that offense.
And boy, he's out there killing it, ain't he?
What happened to Chandler?
I don't have anything for that, but I really did see that he was gonna probably steal a lot of touchdowns away from Gronk. Not necessarily get the yardage, but
That's 3 of them this week.
Yeah.
touchdown vultures. You gotta love them.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd love to have them circling my team.
Anybody else show out for you guys this week?
Yeah, Adam Thielen of the Minnesota Vikings, stealing a little bit of my boy Diggs' thunder, but that's because Diggs is kind of hurt a little bit. So those of you that got Diggs are probably cussing right now, and those of you that got Thielen, well, that way nobody.
Your boy Diggs.
Yeah.
Your boy Diggs.
Yeah.
Who do you like this week?
I like a lot of Titans players this week, honestly. Going up against
And
the Cleveland Browns.
I was gonna say that's our default team to bet against is the Browns.
Going against the Cleveland Browns, I feel like we honestly put up 35, 40 points a game, 40 points this week.
Hey, maybe this would be a good week for me to play both Mariota and Murray and
Henry.
Yeah.
He just bam bam. Play the two backs.
We unfortunately should probably not play Henry because there ain't gonna be nothing left of the Cleveland Browns after that.
I don't know.
They're on their 17th string quarterback now.
I'm gonna go ahead and predict that Gary Barnidge breaks out in this game. You know how Tennessee is with tight ends.
Yeah, they've been.
Barnidge has been on the downswing.
They've been historically pretty bad at the tight end position, but who's going to be the quarterback?
That is a good question.
That depends. Is Clipboard Jesus still running around on the sidelines?
He's hurt.
Oh, he is. You have to watch his status to make sure Whitehurst isn't actually going to get some playtime. But the reason you bring that up, Tony, is because...
I'm gonna save that for later.
Tune in for that one.
We're just gonna put that in my pocket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that for later.
We'll just tuck that right in there.
I'll tell you who I really like this week. LaShawn McCoy against that San Francisco defense.
Honestly, I've been surprised by McCoy. He started off sluggish early. In the last 2-3 weeks, he has just come alive.
I've been really surprised about the entire Buffalo Bills offense since they fired offensive coordinator a couple weeks ago.
How many more losses before Rex Ryan's in the seat?
I think Rex has been in the seat.
Yeah, I believe that Rex is in the hot seat, but
Well, it just seems like they're just looking for people to fire. But the offensive coordinator was the only person that could have taken his spot. Like, you see a trend? Like,
I mean, well, think of it this way.
Let's get rid of this guy because he can take my job.
Well, think about it. If they got rid of the offensive coordinator, they've won 2 in a row. Maybe there's some truth that the OC was the problem.
Well, I like LaShawn McCoy this week. If you got him, of course you're gonna play him. Play him hard. Other people I like this week: Russell Wilson, Doug Baldwin.
this week.
They're playing Atlanta. Not really sure about the Atlanta players. Of course, I have Freeman. He's been showing up, but against that Seattle defense, who knows?
Actually, hasn't the Seattle defense been slightly porous last
Kind of
couple
San
weeks?
Francisco-ish.
A little bit. I mean, they're not the same Super Bowl winning Seattle defense that.
It's almost like Minnesota is taking that.
Yeah.
Spot.
Minnesota's the best defense in the league right now.
They are, and it's surprising. They've assembled this all-star fixture out of just what they had left over.
It's the team of misfit football players.
Absolutely.
I honestly couldn't tell you a single starter on the team.
There you go.
Sam Bradford.
No, on the defense.
Oh, on the defense?
Yeah.
On the defense.
Minnesota defensive players.
Oh, there you go. Nobody has to have ego. Nobody has to draw all the attention. It's everybody.
A single Minnesota Viking defense starter.
Yeah. I'm fresh out.
No, can't do it. Who do you not like this week? Other than the obvious, I mean, we can sit here and talk about.
It's getting to the point where people on my team are. I'm starting to bet against them because don't.
Tell you
Yeah,
what,
that was.
Austin was one. If you got him, I say drop him.
I think Austin's a bust for the season.
I just don't see where he fits in that offense at all.
And what about Beasley? I'm not convinced.
I am.
You are?
I am. Before this past week's game, it was a solid 7, and I know, again, nothing to get all excited about, but still, 7 points could have helped me this week. I wouldn't have won with it, but it would have helped me. And that was before he actually found Peter this past week.
I'm just looking at consistency.
Well, he's consistently at about 7 points.
I mean,
I'll tell you one that I do not like going forward. With Brady back, I'm not liking LeGarrette Blount in New England.
but who are you liking?
I'm thinking Martellus Bennett.
Yeah,
I'll save that for later.
totally blew his sleeper.
I was killing my sleepers over here. Why are you over here looking at my notes?
And ODB.
Old.
Dirty bastard.
Oh, no. Oh, no, not that guy.
Y'all.
Old Betty
Or
James.
is it too? I don't know.
Old Betty White, or
Odell Beckham Jr. against Baltimore.
I don't think Baltimore's defense has got enough.
Is
He might
Odell
actually
going to come
have-
back, or is it?
I think it's
Well, if it's
well,
tough.
Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, is Sterling Shepard going to take that spot, or do you think Odell's going to come back and show that he's the?
I don't think it's an issue with Odell Beckham. I don't think it's an issue with Victor Cruz. I don't think it's an issue with Sterling Shepard. I think it's an issue with Eli Manning and that offensive line.
Well, you've noticed that we have not said his name one time. In 5 weeks, we have not mentioned Mr. Eli.
I don't think he's getting any time with that offensive line. It's not that I think that he doesn't have it anymore. It's just
Well, there was a coaching change there. It must have shook something up over there because it's just not the same Eli. And we have not mentioned his name not one time in the past 5 episodes. Yeah, there's just nothing there. I mean, his value is just dwindling. I would almost say, I would say I would rather have Sam Bradford running my show, my fantasy team, than Eli Manning.
I wouldn't drop him.
Now,
I wouldn't drop him, but you definitely have to grab
he's definitely
somebody
on the
until
bench.
he gets back on the track.
I'm glad we got that on tape that you said you'd rather have Sam Bradford running your show. Because who has ever said that?
All right. Anything else?
Oh, one thing we need to talk about. I know it's a fantasy football show, but I need to discuss the elephant in the room this week. Tennessee-Alabama game Saturday.
Yeah, this is a fantasy football show. Nobody cares. About
Who you
We've
got?
got a big
Who you got
Alabama
on the
fan
fence?
on one end of the table, and we got a.
As surprising as it may be, this is a show with 2 friends that happen to be
Rivals.
fans of rival teams.
Rivals this week.
We are able to come together and talk to you about fantasy football and not have to worry about what our teams are doing except for this week.
It's Alabama UT Hate Week. It wouldn't be Hate Week without bringing it up. And speaking about bringing it
It'd
up.
make me feel a lot better if we would have went away with a win last week. I'd
Well,
talk
speaking of bringing it up, speaking of wins, I got a little wager for you this week. Next week's show.
Are you talking about money?
Yeah, no money. Just pride. Next week's show.
Along the lines of the Victor Cruz thing.
If UT happens to win the game, I will bring to you this show while wearing UT apparel.
Decked out.
Whatever you want me to wear.
All orange.
Whatever you want me to wear.
I don't know. That's
Color
not,
rush.
I feel like
But when Alabama
here it
wins,
comes. Here it comes.
I'm gonna need to see you in a nice shade of crimson.
Nah, can't do it. I'm not gonna do that.
It's at home.
I'm not gonna do that. You have an advantage. You can wear orange outside and it's okay.
Yeah, if I'm at the local penitentiary.
Well, we'll see what happens. If you'd like to see me wear crimson, you can comment below and I'll take it into consideration. But just coming from you, I'm gonna have to honorably decline for right now.
Had to take a shot.
So that does it for In Your Face. We'll be back next week. We're still thinking about doing that Periscope. We're going to be trying to do a live Periscope possibly during filming and 30 minutes after for a question and answer. So if you'd like to do that, make sure you follow us at InYourFaceTube on Twitter. You can email us at InYourFaceTube@gmail.com. Thanks guys. Have a great night.